Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video with Like a Boost. Yeah, my name's Ross and I've got a pretty cool feature here today. Finn and his S15 Silvia. So let's have a look at this, let's get into it, let's go for a drive.
This is my 2000 Nissan Silvia S15 Autech version. Now, the Autech version began somewhere in the 90s, and while I wasn't there specifically, I can kind of imagine they were taking some sort of drug-enhancing supplement. Because this right here is a Spec R without the turbo. In fact, it's as if a whole engineering division thought, what if turbos never existed? Why? I don't know. But let's take a look around. The premium feature about this car is all under the bonnet, where they took the SR20DE out of the standard Spec S and pumped it up to Spec R power. What you see is an 11.7:1 compression ratio, made with big pistons, cool cams, and even this sick Fujitsu 421 exhaust manifold. All of this leading up to make roughly 200 mechanical horsepower, and while it doesn't sound like a lot, this car only weighs 1200 kilo, and 1200 kilo is not a lot. Have you ever driven a new M5? So the Autech version, being all motor, there's not really much point tuning it. You're more likely to blow the engine than make any power. Is it going to do a wheelie? That's the first time, by the way, that is the first time ever you've seen an e-bike rider not do a wheelie. Do you get camera shy? So the Autech version, being primarily engine based, you're more likely to blow the motor than make any necessary performance improvements. It already has a high revving engine and immediate response. So where I began was with handling. Courtesy of Aligned Motorsports and Jesse Streeter. Hello Steve. I have some BC VR Gold coilovers, which are perfect for just street duties. It's not really a track car, I don't really care about spending thousands and thousands of dollars on it right now. And it really refreshed the original shocks and planted the right height perfectly, and it responds to everything on the road exactly as you want it to. Combined with the suspension work, it's this lovely Volk Racing TE37s. And I know, how original, an S15 on TE37s. There's one more thing.
Yep.
If you've ever had an S15, you probably know that it's a 25-year-old car. And when my gearbox basically blew up, I was stuck in a bit of a pickle. So we have a lovely Nismo 6-speed transmission.
Alrighty, just getting a quick sound check here on the S15. It's definitely loud. It's definitely loud. Cruising now in the S15. Little bit loud, as you may be able to tell. But hey, that's the beauty of it. Yeah, we're just gonna go through a few twisties now with Finn and see what the car's saying.
I need to get better at driving and talking.
Yeah.
Pretty bad at it. Yeah, it ain't quiet.
No, it didn't. It actually pulls quite nicely.
It's good, and that was out of power band as well.
I suppose the fact that it's so light is really working in its favour.
It makes it lovely and easy to drive. It's only on like those long, slow burning hills where you really feel notice where something's missing, but
Sure.
like when you're on a nice road and you can drop a gear, she goes.
This is a proper driver's car, man. And you know what's really cool about it is like you can really use the entire rev range of the car.
100%.
It's all usable.
You can still go to jail, but it's by choice at that point.
All right, so what made you choose the S15 over other JDM cars? What was it about this in particular that drew you to it?
I'm a designer, so I'm a style freak, and from the get-go, I always thought the S15 has such an allure about it, especially with no aero kit or anything. Just the overall way the headlights pair into the car's body,
Yep.
the way you get that dual crossover of the sweep up the deck lid and the boot. It's just
so mainly the styling. That was the big draw to it.
even in here, you see like the triple vents in the middle, the way
Yep.
the center console swoops back, the way you put a 90 steering wheel in it. It all just like it's all circles, it's all fighter jet.
Yep.
It's cool. It's a fun, unique place to be.
Absolutely.
You can really tell that Nissan put their effort into this car and its final run, and
Yeah.
it's just, in my opinion, the most iconic looking.
It is
Nissan
iconic, dude. Even
of
just
that
like the
generation.
Silvia logos just around the car that you can see, that is iconic as, man. So cool.
And to any of you S14 or S13 owners, my dash doesn't crack.
Hey! Shots fired! Alrighty. Hey, how long have you owned this car, and how has the journey been in terms of reliability, maintenance, and ownership?
I'm coming on to about 4 years now. I got it in September of 2022. I came from a Golf, so something way more refined and
Yeah.
even faster. But generally, getting the S15 was always about getting something that fit me personally and what I wanted to do with cars.
Yeah.
And the journey has been not straight. Being a P-plater, you make a lot of mistakes. You buy the wrong parts. You think about what others want before what you want.
Yeah.
Deep
I'll
down.
just pause you there for a sec.
Yeah.
Anyone who's not in Australia, your P plates are basically your provisionary license. So if you're on a P plate, you're restricted in what sort of cars you can drive. But this was acceptable as a P plater, yes.
Yeah, absolutely. So I got this when I was just coming out of my P plates. So I wasn't too concerned about restrictions. Getting into the power now.
If you don't mind saying, how much did you actually pay for this car when you got it that many years ago?
This is going to make me a nationwide laughing stock. I paid $35,000 for this.
I'm laughing, it's not that funny, but I suppose you missed it when they were really cheap. They were really cheap probably just a couple of years before you bought it.
Yeah, of course.
And then they've shot up. And now, in terms of value now, what would you say? It's probably around about, it's stable, it's in the same area?
It's exactly the same, yeah. I've spent all the money and nothing has changed.
But you know what? I put my money on it. In 10 years from now, there's no way these go down in value. There's no way. Even though it's the same for now, it will definitely increase. Definitely over the long term, I would say.
It's supply and demand. They're not making them anymore. And
Yeah.
and unfortunately, they're just going to start disappearing.
That's right.
That's why you need suspension high.
Yeah, exactly. But we don't do that.
Nah.
We don't do that. No way. You got some decent tires though as well, eh?
Oh yeah, Kemner KR20s. Courtesy of Steve at Aligned Motorsport. Love you, man.
Thanks, Stevie.
I'll be back.
Well, actually, this is a very good point to move on to now. How is it for daily driving? This is your daily.
Yeah.
So how does it actually go daily driving? Is it livable? You know, obviously it feels a little bit bumpy now, but we're going over a bit of a bumpy road, and we're not driving it how you would be daily driving it. So
Oh yeah. It's a little. I'd say it's more uncomfortable with passengers than me. I don't really care about if it's a little bumpy.
just need a bit of space to get it up there, but once it's up there, man, it goes good as.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that actually really surprised me, man. That really surprised me.
It surprises a lot of people. Everyone thinks of the Autech as just an S15.
We have to get onto that. What is Autech? What does Autech mean? How is it different to a standard Silvia? This is something I've been meaning to ask.
Autech primarily deal in disability accessibility. If you go buy a minivan that's specialized to carry a wheelchair, it's probably an Autech version.
Okay. Well, yeah, dude. Thank you so much for coming. Thanks for being on the channel. I appreciate it. The first feature. He's been very patient with me, guys. I've had a few stuff arounds today, but hey, it happens. So thank you for your patience, Finn. And yeah, thanks for coming along, man. If anyone wants to find you, how can they get onto you?
I'm Drive the Hills on Instagram and TikTok.
Beautiful. And I'll put a little. It'll be right here. Right here. Sweet as. Beauty. Thanks, mate. All right. Not what I expected. Not what I was expecting from today.
Generous driver.
But yeah, much appreciated for putting your trust in me to take this thing for a spin, man. So
that's all right.
We'll see how we go with it. Pray that we do not stall it.
It's quite communicative.
Steering wheel does feel very, very small. Okay. Jump from the RS3, mate. Big jump from the RS3.
In terms of driver feedback, Audis are quite weak.
Oh, definitely. This is giving me a lot through, man.
I'm an Audi fan. Like my family, that's actually how I got into cars. My dad always had a red wagon.
Have you ever been a passenger?
In my own car?
Yeah. In this car?
Once.
Okay.
A long time ago. It's mildly scary.
I won't do anything silly, man. I won't go quicker on corners or anything like that.
I trust you.
Man, I'm so not used to it. The steering is like quite heavy compared to the RS3. It's actually very heavy.
Yeah.
It does have power steering or no?
Yeah, it does.
It does, okay.
The smaller
doesn't feel like it, mate.
I know. The smaller diameter steering wheel, it makes a big difference in terms of steering effort because obviously the car is designed around a bigger wheel.
Sure. The gearbox is lovely.
Less than a year old, that.
Super tight. Not in a funny way. That is really nice, dude. That is so satisfying to have your bang, you know?
Autech NA and a spec car turbo, they're just so different. Cheeky little rock.
Kato.
Happens a grip. That's where it's at.
Really fun car to drive, man. I'm really enjoying this. Really enjoying this.
You're gonna get back at the RS3 and you're gonna
I'm gonna feel dead inside.
I love Audis, I love the RS3, but there is no replacement for driving feel and feedback.
It's got enough juice to be really fun, eh? It really does.
I'm very happy with how I've set it up, and I can't even take any credit for that. Again, it's all line motorsport. If you need an alignment, if you need suspension work, hell, if you even need engine work, you got to hit Steve up. He's the man.
Steve, so he's near where you are?
He's down in, I believe it's Mullendina.
Okay.
In the Mullendina, Helensville kind of region. Arundel. I'm not a South Gold Coaster. I don't really know.
He's a North Gold Coaster. If anything, he's
stinky North Gold Coaster.
If anything, he's a South Brizzy. No, we won't push it that far. We won't push
don't
it that
say
far.
that shit about me, mate.
We'll wrap it up there.
No worries.
But yeah, thank you so much again, dude. Thanks for letting me drive it. That was not what I was. Wasn't part of my plans for today.
That's alright.
So yeah, that's actually really cool of you to let me take it for a spin, dude. And I can definitely appreciate it. It is awesome. Sweet as. Thank you so much, Finn. Appreciate it, bro. All right, guys.
No
thanks for
worries.
watching the video. Yeah, appreciate any of the support. Do you know what you got to say? Got to tell them?
What I gotta tell him, you need to subscribe to Like a Boost.
Hey, laka.